Yo, what up? What's up, YouTube? That's crazy. We got a YouTube chatters first. 2 YouTube chatters. The long-awaited cooking stream. Technically speaking, you know what? You're right. It is technically a cooking stream. What's up, chat? I just refreshed YouTube. You were fast, man. You were on it. I literally just hit the go. You were the first one. Yeah, nah. What does that mean? What are you saying? Yeah, no. What's up, chat? Coffee? Yeah, we're gonna make we're gonna make coffee recipes in the Epstein files. We're gonna make Jeffrey Epstein's coffee recipes. I hate YouTube. That's fair. That's fair. This 97-year-old streamer makes coffee the Epstein way. This is true. This is true. I'm concerned. Does it include body parts? One of the recipes seems pretty bad. I'm excited to try that one the most. It's also the only recipe that's not black coffee. So, we'll see. Jeffrey Epstein, the New York financier? Yeah, that one. Didn't you go to his island for fishing? Yeah, that was one of the reasons. Get a nice view. You're about to roofie yourself? Maybe. Maybe. I hope he had good taste. Perhaps. We'll find out. Did he teach it to you personally? Yeah, he emailed me. I'm actually the CC to the emails. What's up, chat? Oh, I forgot to... I knew I forgot something. What are we even doing anymore? We're making coffee! What do you mean, what are we doing anymore? Look, we're not doing it yet, but I have this beautiful coffee setup set, like, right here. And we're gonna make coffee, chat. It's gonna be late today. I can't wait to see how he makes coffee. I can't wait to see, too. You've lost the plot? What plot have I lost here? The title isn't satire? Why would it be? What do you mean? It's a descriptive title. And we love coffee? Thank you. That's what I'm saying. How can you complain about a cup of coffee at 9 p.m.? Do you consider yourself a coffee head? Some people would look at the coffee setup behind me and say, you know what? He might like coffee a little bit. This is going to be an epic video. Thank you. You're going to get insomnia. I'm never sleeping tonight. I'm drinking 3 cups of coffee. Did you ever get the files from your email? Yeah. No, I did. What's your favorite place on the island? The little house on the top. I don't. My bad. You're right. People would look at my coffee setup and go, this guy needs to kill himself. And they'd be right. EFOC. And it's EFOC and it's funny. It's EFOC and it's funny. Why are you doing this? I thought it was funny. And now that I'm sitting down here doing it, it's even funnier. Coffee at 9 p.m. is always the move. Listen, nobody's against the 9 p.m. coffee. Epstein cakes when? Is there a cake recipe in the Epstein files? I found the coffee recipes. So I decided I wanted to make his coffee recipes. What's your go-to coffee? Depends on the question. It depends. Like, what do you mean my go-to coffee? To be honest, this would be the only thing in the files that isn't disgusting, and I'm here for it. This is true. Just search recipes and see what comes up. I should do that. Maybe I need to start typing away and looking inside of there. A little coffee. What the fuck are we doing right now? Well, I'm talking for about 20 minutes. 20, 30 minutes. And then we're gonna make Jeffrey Epstein's coffee recipes. What type of beans are you using? I think they're a medium roast. I actually don't like these beans that I have, so if anything, this might be more of a criticism of the beans that I made, or the beans that I have, than the recipes themselves. After you make the coffee, can you go to Epstein's Island? That might be a good idea. I'm watching Marineford. It's peak. Like, if you make coffee at home, how do you like it? Or if you go to order, if you don't make your coffee. If I'm making my coffee, depending on the day, sometimes I just drink it black right now. I've actually become a guy who likes black coffee, unfortunately. But, a coffee I've been making recently that I like a lot is, I like doing rose water and honey. and then I mix it in with the shot of coffee and some milk. That one's pretty good. I like that. It's a little like rose honey coffee. It's very yummy. But if I go down the street or to like some sort of coffee shop or whatever's nearby, or if I'm going to like a Starbucks or anything, I'll get the whatever specials a coffee place has, you know? Whatever a local coffee shop's got, that's where I'll go. So, like, if I'm going to, like, a Starbucks and they got, like, hold on, I saw a sign today. Discord never got the ping. I pinged, like, 5 minutes into the stream, so I would do it just about now. Like, I went into a Starbucks today has, like, a Dubai chocolate matcha. I'd probably get that at a coffee shop. I actually drink matcha more than coffee. Actually, I've been on a coffee kick recently. But generally speaking, I prefer matcha. And then if I want something quick and easy, I do Gamersubs. Gamersubs.gg/smoke cigarettes. Can you ask Starbucks employees for the Epstein coffee? No, but I think I could ask an artisan coffee place for Epstein coffee. And they would probably make it. Are there multiple recipes? We are drinking 3 cups of coffee today. Chat, it's late. I said yesterday I was gonna stream at 1 p.m. because I'm sorry, what is the title? It's what we're doing. Chat, hold on. I'll make it like very clear to you immediately in like one go. There's coffee recipes that are in the Epstein file. See, to Epstein Jeffery. There's 3 coffee recipes that he used. We're gonna make them. That's the stream. I got the coffee behind me. We're going to be in the files. That's gonna be the stream for the day. But we're gonna wait like 20-30 minutes. You said you're gonna stream at 1 p.m. 3 days in a row. I know, I'm really bad. This time it's not my fault. This time's not my fault. Not my fault this time. Okay. I was in the shower, ready to stream at 1. I was gonna do exactly this. I just didn't set it all up yet. So I was gonna maybe be like 30 minutes late. And then Giwi messages me and goes, do you want to get lunch? And I'm like, Magic got canceled tonight. Everybody is deciding they don't want to hang out with me. They want to avoid me. It pisses me off, you know. So I was like, you know what? Fine. Well, I can delay the stream. It's gonna, like, what, 2 hours delay? What's the worst that happened? I go and get lunch? Is what I would say. I got lunch, like, two hours ago. I got lunch 2 hours ago. That's not... It took us so long to figure out when to get food. We just sat there and hung out with Ochi, and then we got food. But, you know what? It wasn't that... Blame Giwi. It's true! She takes forever to get ready! I got into a car accident today. Hey, you know what? Welcome to the new year, buddy. New year, same car accidents. But yeah, we were supposed to get lunch. Giwi asked at 1 p.m. I said when. Giwi didn't reply for 2 hours. So it was like 3:30. Giwi goes, I'll be there in 30 minutes. I'm like, okay. I could have done this exact stream in that 30 minutes. Or in that 2 hours I waited. But it's fine. I won't complain that hard. It's whatever. I'm just glad to be getting food. And then it took us like an hour and a half to figure out where to eat. We're really smart. Really genius. Really good at this. And then we went and got lunch. And then we went and got dinner, really is what that was. And then her dad came through. So we had dinner with her dad. Why are you making coffee at 8 p.m.? Because it took me forever. Because I'm an idiot. Because I'm actually like the biggest stupid idiot ever. But then we got dinner with Giwi's dad. And then... Yeah, we got dinner with Giwi's dad. Why is everyone reacting to my stream thing so much? Thanks for the 1 bit. You should make it decaf. I don't have decaf beans, so in fact, I'm gonna make it exactly how Jeffrey Epstein wants it. And what's gonna happen is I'm probably just not gonna go to bed tonight. I'm gonna go to bed at like 2 a.m. I'm gonna get so much laundry done. I gotta fold all of my laundry so hard. in my bedroom, so this is fine. So this is dinner now. It's true. Anyways, chat, how are y'all doing? What'd you get for lunch? We got tacos at my favorite place. I'll show a picture of the tacos. Look at this. God bless. It's my favorite taco, John. I eat food, but I don't eat that. Dude, what do you mean no offense? You don't eat tacos? Why would I be offended other than what is wrong with you? I'm not offended, I'm just questioning you. Boy dinner is 3 cups of coffee. It is. It is gonna be 3 cups of coffee, and then I was really craving something like cinnamon rolly, and I went inside of a grocery store to get some cinnamon rolls, and I couldn't find them. It was like freaking me out. So I said screw it, and then what did I do? I got a box of cinnamon roll Pop-Tarts. So that's gonna be my dessert. Which when I went back to Kiwi with the box of cinnamon roll Pop-Tarts instead of a roll of cinnamon rolls, they just went, that's really sad. And I went, fuck you, you're bald. Cinnamon roll, yes! Anyways, chat, how we doing? Type 1 if we're having a good day. Who's excited for 2025? Dave for the giant raid? That's not how you eat a cinnamon roll. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? It's the biggest raid of all time. Isn't she a worm? Yeah, and bald. They're bald. They don't actually have hair in real life. It's true. It's been a great day. Have a good day. You know what? I'm gonna have a fantastic day. I'm gonna have a bunch of coffee. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really awesome coffee. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have fun. And it's gonna be, and God bless my life. Would you still love Givy if she was a worm? I don't. I hate her. I want her dead. My favorite thing is I love one day I saw a Reddit post that was like, does Altrive actually, do Altrive and Kiwi actually hate each other? And the answer is yes. That's why we hang out like every other day. Because I hate her. Does Epstein make W coffee? That's what we're gonna figure out today. That's what I want to know. I love your toupee. Thank you. Check it out. See, that's how you can tell it's fake. We have ads on YouTube too. Yup. I have a friendship like that. That's just called every friendship. Because I actually hate my friends. I don't uplift my friends. I punch them down. And I spit in their mouth. Hang out with the enemy so I learn to hate more efficiently. That's what I'm saying. That reminds me, I don't have anything to review for the Patreon tomorrow. I don't want this to be the first week that I fuck it up. So maybe I'm gonna stay up really late and then review something. Maybe chat, do I, for the Patreon, review Epstein's coffee recipes? Is that what I do? Type 1 if that's keto. That's, that might be the only thing I can do. Or I could watch a movie. Friends will act like the bestest pals, but best friends are the worst people you know. It's true. That's why I'm friends with Larry Zeepster. If you've ever had a conversation with that guy, he is the worst person alive. Review the Epstein files. I just review my favorite files on the Epstein. We tier list each file like ranked. Making what? We got coffee. We're gonna make coffee. Look, see? I got my kettle. I got my grinder. We got the tools that Jeffrey Epstein uses to make coffee. More importantly, I got my favorite mug. It's gonna be a fun stream. Tier list of every redaction. Can I even look at those on stream? Hello all, just stopping by to say good vibes to remind y'all you are loved and to stay hydrated. That might be the most wholesome stream ever. Is Kiwi on the files? Yes. Not as much as Larry. Larry Zeepster's on that 500 times. Larry's gone to the island and emailed Jeffrey Epstein an obscene amount of times. That guy is screwed. Still can't believe Freddy Fazbear's in the files. Isn't Markiplier in the files? How does that happen? Am I on the finals? You could Google it, probably. I was thinking I searched you and one of the recommendations was Altrive autism. Why does everyone think I have autism? I'm normal. I'm normal. I think people are just projecting because they see how normal I am and they're jealous of me. Chuck Norris is in the files? Is he really? No! I have autism and I can safely say you're not in. That's so funny because somebody like 3 days ago, no, like last week said, I have autism and I think you definitely have it. I don't think anyone's ever looked at you and said, this is a normal man. I have. I look at myself in the mirror every day and I go, you are normal. Winnie the Pooh is on the files. So when you say this, do you mean Winnie the Pooh or Xi Jinping? I just need this clarification real quick. Joker Persona 5 isn't in the files. Well, that's because if Joker Persona 5 was in the files, Jeffrey Epstein would have died sooner. You can't go to China anymore? Shit. You look at a note your classmate gives you and it says you are not normal. And then I put on a mask and I play Minecraft all day. That'd be kind of cool. I wish. If I was in the files, there would be no files. Is that because nobody's emailing you? Because nobody fucks with you? The Epstein calling card would go crazy. Well, listen, anytime Persona is involved in any sort of video game or whatever, the game dies like a week later. Think about Overwatch 2. They had a Persona 5 collab. Overwatch 2 is no longer Overwatch 2, it's Overwatch 1. So, if Joker Persona was in the Epstein files, I think Jeffrey Epstein would have died earlier. I think he would have died when Persona 5 came out. I wish there was more games in the Epstein files, because I think there's just Fortnite and Xbox Live. Because I would love to tier list all of Jeffrey Epstein's video games. But, as an alternative, I think maybe what we should do is we should do a tier list of every game in Osama bin Laden's hard drive. We could rank them from best to worst on Osama bin Laden's hard drive. Allegedly, there's a Minecraft Let's Play channel. Oh, I watched it. Oh, I've watched his Minecraft Let's Play. It's silent, it's bad, the comments are funny. I wish he was talking in them, it would have made me really happy. Epstein played Fortnite? Yes. He bought V-Bucks once. I think people were thinking he was like still alive for a bit, but Fortnite came out and said that's not true. Do you see that Epstein played like Xbox? See what I'm saying? But I need more Epstein games. That's only like 3 of them. Fortnite, Minecraft, Five Nights at Freddy's. If you told me that Jeffrey Epstein was like a 20-year-old autistic kid, I would have believed you off of that. He played Call of Duty. Well, that's 4 games. So we have FNAF, Call of Duty, Minecraft, and Fortnite. Epstein played Genshin Impact. Is this true? He played Danganronpa. He probably made that game. Thanks for the 53 months. Epstein, more like Epstein. How did... True. True. Suppose he was an active Epstein Fortnite like 4 days ago. No, Fortnite said it's not true. He said it wasn't true. Fortnite said that was somebody else who changed their name to Little Epstein for... Altrive Epstein. That might be a hard name change. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe I should change my name to Altrive Epstein. Would you guys think that's cool? Would I look really cool? Littlest Jeff 1. I like that he called... Littlest Jeff 1 is a crazy username. Epstein was supposed to make Danganronpa 4, but it was canceled after he died. I believe it. Fortnite's in the files, are they lying? What do you mean? No, just because he bought V-Bucks doesn't mean it's the same account. Guys, we can't be that conspiracy theorist about it. Unless this is true, and like, I'm actually like, we're crazy. If Epstein is autistic, then Altrive is autistic, and they're the same person. I've not seen me and Jeffrey Epstein in the same room. Have you thought about this, chat? Literally, the best Danganronpa game takes place on the island. Really makes you think. Wait, Danganronpa 2 does take place on an island. Just like Epstein. It kind of looks like Epstein Island, too. I thought about it. It kind of looks like it, too. Epstein is Kira and Altrive is Light. I agree with you. But the amount of lying from the DOJ, the Onion might as well be true. That's true. Everything about the Epstein files is crazy. I don't know what's happening. You think I'm getting fired if I tell my employer Epstein hate is forced? That's crazy. That's the kind of brain rot sentence that you don't say to normal human beings. That's like an in-joke you say to your friends. You don't go to, like, your employer and say that. I have actually seen you both in the same room. Were you on the island? Were you there with us? How did you know? How am I getting busted? Guys, I had to crank out a microphone I haven't used in like 500 years. Did you go to the Epstein Island? Did I go to the British Virgin Islands? Or the US Virgin Islands? I have been in the area of the Epstein Island. I have been nearby Little St. James. I wonder if I've seen Little St. James. Wait, I'm thinking about this. Have I ever seen Little St. James? This is what I clicked on to fall asleep. Bad choice. This is a great choice for you to fall asleep to. Because unlike you, I won't be falling asleep. I'm going to be drinking 3 cups of coffee. I'm going to be getting the jitters. I'm going to have my heart pumping out of my chest. I'm falling asleep to this too in its peak. Best sleep stream? True. This is the lo-fi hip-hop. This is the lo-fi fart stream to brap and shit to. Were you with Trump and Stephen Hawkins? I wish. I just want to know if the Stephen Hawking thing is true. Is it in the files? Has anyone figured it out? Did Stephen Hawkins really do all that? I want to know. That's the island in Among Us. It's true. The fungal. That's actually just Epstein's island. I wonder if I've seen Epstein... Dropping the bit, I wonder if I have seen Epstein's Island. Because I did go to the US and the British Virgin Islands when I was 11. No, I think I was 13. I wonder if I've seen it. I really don't know if I've ever seen Little St. James. Do you think there's an Epstein Island mod for Among Us? I hope so. Wait, hold on. Where was Epstein? You were at Epstein Island when you were 13? Seems like the right age. True. True. Oh, I've definitely seen... Oh, I've definitely seen the island. Wait, okay, this all depends. No, I had to have seen it. I had to have seen Jeffrey Epstein's Island when I grew up. I had to have. Because if you want to go to British Virgin Islands, you fly into St. Thomas and Jeffrey, and then you go from St. Thomas to St. John right across the water, and then you cross the border from St. John into the British Virgin Islands. And I spent a Thanksgiving in the British Virgin Islands when I was like 13. So I definitely saw it for a brief second. I just wouldn't have known what it was because I was 13. That's so funny. My streamer's controversial. No, I took a vacation to the Caribbean and now I'm Epstein adjacent. Fuck. I wish that's how it worked. How'd you not get abducted? I must have. I don't know. How could you? My bad, chat. My bad. You could have stopped it. I should have. You British? True. Can you speak Epstonian? I wish. I don't know what's worse. You went near the island or that they didn't want you. Right-wing grifter arc starts now. You could have stopped the tower too. I don't know why Canadians didn't. Canadians are literally on top of the United States. They could have looked down and seen the plane. Because they're on top of them, right? This is Canada, this is the US. They're on top. They could have looked down, saw the planes flying into the towers and warned us. It's kind of fucked up they didn't do that. What's up with that? I think we should, like, eradicate the country of Canada. We should, like, enact holy wrath on them for even letting them... like, get away with that. They let them get away with it. You got a VTuber model for the right-wing grift? True, I have to look really pretty. Thanks for the 62 months. Hello, Chuddy. Thank you. Thank you for the 62 months. Altrive, were you involved in the Great Emu War of 1932? No, I'm not. I would never have lost to a bunch of dumb birds. Would you win an online discussion about FNAF against Epstein? Yeah, no, I would have completely destroyed Epstein in any of the marketplaces of ideas. I'm the smartest man alive. Conspiracy theory, Canada hates us? Do you think that's true? What would we have ever done to make Canada hate us? We took Drake from them. Do they want him back? They can take him. Joe Sniffy. What's up? Are we playing Counter-Strike today? Probably not. I don't know why I asked. It's like 5 years. I'm down. I don't care. Perhaps we'll play Counter-Strike. Joe, I'm about to drink 3 cups of coffee. My roommate's gone. Yes! I'm about to drink 3 cups of coffee, Joe. So I'm actually so down. Cause I'm gonna do it in like a minute. I got a whole setup here. We're gonna be making Jeffrey Epstein's coffee recipes. Holy shit, Lamau. What, you think I was lying? You think this was not true? In fact, I say we get into the content. I don't know how I'm gonna control this easily. So I just guess we're gonna, like, intro the stream here. Do we invite Doc Holland? I'll let you know after... Yeah, we can ask. But I gotta make coffee first. Speaking of which, guys, shall we make some content? Shall we go make coffee? Type 1 if you want to make some coffee. Drink the Epstein potion at 3 a.m. That is what we're doing. Anyways, guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome, fellas, to the stream. Today, it's a very simple, very genius idea. I don't know if you know this, but the Jeffrey Epstein files have been leaked, and there's a lot of emails that have been leaked around. And while everybody is sitting here talking about, I don't know, all of the horrible things that are in the files, I decided to take it upon myself to find the crazy things. I found Jeffrey Epstein's coffee recipes. So today, it's a simple idea, a stupid idea. We're gonna make the coffee recipes within Jeffrey Epstein's files. We have 3 different kinds of recipes with 2 different kinds of brewers, and they progressively get worse as it goes on. To give you a quick overview of the coffee recipes we're gonna be making, we have this coffee recipe sent to Jeffrey Epstein from someone named Joy, who gave Jeffrey Epstein a V60 coffee recipe. Next, we have an email Oh, this is also to Jeffrey Epstein. This is also an AeroPress recipe to Jeffrey Epstein. Which they use, look, they even sourced the, they even sourced the World AeroPress Championship for making recipes with the AeroPress, which is crazy. And then we have the official Mr. Epstein coffee instructions. So here are our 3 Jeffrey Epstein coffee instructions. We're gonna be making each one of these coffees and then ranking them 1 through 10 how good they are. Sound good, chat? We're gonna start with the V60, go into the AeroPress, and then go into the official Jeffrey Epstein, AeroPress recipe. Circa 2017. Because these other ones are 2013. Post the recipes. You can find them. Just Google Jeffrey Epstein. Anyways. Let's get into the stream. I need to... Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, chat?
Yes!
I'm a genius! I can go anywhere now, chat.
I'm no longer stuck to this mortal plane.
Sounds like dog shit? Really? The audio sucks? Really? I wish it was the PS5 mic. Shit. Shit. Uh-oh. Dude, how do people make this microphone sound better? How do people do that? Oh, is it because it's so loud? How do I turn it down? I can mute it. I'm really smart. Put it on your chain. That, you know what? You're smart. You say that? You're really smart. How do I just clip it to my... How do people do this? Does that work? Do I sound fine now, chat? Hello? Yes? This is good? I just clipped to my shirt like an idiot. Oh wait, maybe I should just... Wait, hold on. How does this sound when it's just like clipped like normal? I also need to make chat bigger so I can read it. How does this sound if it's just clipped to my shirt normally like this? I guess the inverted method only works for Jeffrey Epstein's coffee recipes. Alright. Or maybe I should just use an actual lav. Anyways, what's up, Twitch chat? What's up, everybody? I don't know why I'm screaming. You guys can hear me so close. Welcome to the Altrive cooking show. Today, we're going to be making Jeffrey Epstein's coffee recipes. That's it. We're going to start with the V60. I should zoom in. Maybe I should zoom in and I should sit in my chair. It's going to be like a Nikocado avocado mukbang stream. Mix alcohol in there. Did Jeffrey Epstein have alcohol in his recipes? Please respond. Oh, see, if I just move the chair now, I can just bring the coffee closer. There we go. Oh. Anyways, chat, we're going to be making Jeffrey Epstein's coffee recipes. In front of me, I have a bunch of different ways of making coffee, and we're going to be making each and every single one of Jeffrey Epstein's coffee recipes, in which there's 3 of. I'm explaining this like 500 times. Oh, I'm going to grab my mouse. We're going to start with Jeffrey Epstein's V60 recipe that was sent in by Joy Ito. So, the beginning of it is we're going to be using a V60. Now, I don't have a classic V60. I have a V60 Switch, but it's the same thing. Just there's a marble. I'm confused. What are you doing? My bad. Let me explain it. I'm making Jeffrey Epstein coffee. You look like the substitute teacher. Do I look cool? Does that mean I look badass? Do I look sick and cool and really attractive? I want to zoom in. Oh. I think you have dementia. Who are you? Where am I? Anyways, chat, let's get into the recipe. All right, so it says, oops, I had a typo. After 30 seconds, you should be 110, not 130. I've pasted the correct versions below. V60, put paper filter in and wet it with hot water. Then put coffee in. Shake to make it flat, indent the middle with the thumb. Okay, so first we're gonna have to turn the water on. Oh, all right. So I normally work in Celsius in my coffee. So it says 202 degrees. So I'm gonna heat the kettle up to 202 degrees. That's hot. Boiling was 212. This is like 90 degrees. And then maybe we should grind our coffee. 24 grams of coffee. All right, we're gonna grind our coffee, chat. I feel like this is my I feel like those TikToks. You know the TikToks where it's like the TikTok barista where they have like $8,000 gazillion dollar longest process ever to make like a cup of coffee. $5,000 espresso machine. All right, here's my coffee beans. We need 24 grams of coffee. Let me just zero the scale. That's 18. I'm having to read this upside down. 21. They melt chocolate, it perfectly goes in the cup. True. They put that little fuck-ass, like, cold bronze orb in it. Alright, that's 24 grams of coffee. I don't know. This is 23rd. You need to spray the coffee to prevent electrostatic discharge. This is like 2014 coffee recipe, so I actually don't think they do that, but I am going to do that because the coffee grinder makes an absolute mess when you don't do that. Do you guys hear that? You guys hear my little maraca? As if it were a complicated recipe. I mean, this is Jeffrey Epstein's coffee recipe. All right, we're gonna pour it into the grinder. So the coffee, it says grinder settings 7,000. I don't know what that means. I don't know what 7,000 means. It's for my coffee machine, it says like here to here is like a pour over. Oh no, from like here to here is a pour over. I'm thinking like, is this a 7? Is this even a real recipe? It's on the files. It's a real recipe. It's Jeffrey Epstein's, like, coffee recipe. So we're gonna start the grinder. Guys, we're making coffee. Holy crap. We are making coffee, ladies and gentlemen. I thought the coffee grinder would be louder. Why? Why would it be louder? Oh, I just realized that there's no way to, like, separate my microphone from the audio. How do I need to, like, fix that. For William. For Lord Squilliam. How do I fix that? Maybe I need to hold on. Hello? Ah! That's not good. That was awesome. Hey guys, I'm in 1 ear. That did not work out how I thought it was going to do. That was not wise. I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing earlier. Oh, hold on. I fixed it. Okay, there we go. Will can now separate my audio. And then I need my noise cancellation. Is it still echoing? Or was it just for that second? Too quiet? What do you mean too quiet? Why does he look like this? What do you want from me? You are very quiet. How? How did this happen? It's the same microphone settings. How did I fuck this up? How did I mess this up? How is this possible? I'm just gonna do this then. Hello? Okay, I should be much louder now. Okay, how's the audio now, chat? That's good? Okay, sweet. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry, I wanted to make it so that William... Ah! Same volume as before, you were always quiet? Oh, okay. Well, this was useless. I'm so glad I spent 5,000 hours for nothing. Okay, I just wanted to make it so that Will could separate the audio from the music. Anyways, chat, the water is finished boiling. We've done it. Chat, type 1 if you love Epstein. I meant Epstein's coffee. All right, so we have our water. We now need to put a filter in our coffee maker. I gotta put it in my favorite mug. We gotta put a filter in this, and then we have to wet it and then dump the water. Oh, I actually have like the perfect... Why is everyone typing ... If you were a real one, you would just type 1. All right, so let's heat this filter. You gotta wet the paper. Get rid of that taste. Whoever this Joy person is in their emails, they clearly love their coffee. They just did not stop sending Jeffrey Epstein emails on coffee recipes. All right, we need to dump the water. Luckily, I kept a bucket here to put my water in. All right, now let's put our coffee in, chat. Oh, my streamer hasn't spent $600 on Coffee Life yet? What does that mean? Does it taste pibby? Guys, it's just hot water right now. Here's... Is that just a message from the Jeffrey Epstein, like, logs? I'm gonna rotate the coffee thing so I can see the numbers, because I actually genuinely can't see. I wish I had an overhead camera, but unfortunately it's not in the budget. Okay, you know what? I just realized that I didn't just grab this. Thank you, Cobalt, for the 56 months. This is crazy. It's not that crazy. We're just making coffee, man. All right, we're gonna pour the coffee into the heated and wet filter. All right. Oh, you know what? I feel like, you know, you guys should have the benefit of seeing the front of the cup. What's the cone thing called again? This is a V60 Hario switch. So this is a V60 recipe, but I have a switch, but it's like the same thing. Okay, they told me to shake it up. Shake it up and then use your thumb to it's not flat. It's really not that flat. Use your thumb to indent the middle of the coffee. All right, I've done it, chat. I don't know if you can see it. I've indented the middle. All right, next we're gonna bloom the coffee. I don't know if you guys have ever actually like made coffee, but this is kind of like what this is a pretty standard recipe from Jeffrey Epstein. Next, pour 60 grams of water. All right, and then we're gonna be doing, this is 360 grams of water. Okay, well, we're gonna see if, I guess we'll find out. All right, here we go, chat. So in 30 seconds, we're gonna pour 60 grams of water. Here we go. It begins. So this is the bloom phase, where 30 seconds, we're just letting the coffee like, oh, it smells like coffee, chat. Let me tell you, the room smells fantastic. If this is what St. James smelled like, oh man, it's got good coffee. So after 30 seconds, we're then gonna pour 200 grams. Pour from the center, spiral outwards. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I'm normally really bad at these V60 recipes. My V60s are not that great. All right, that's 200 grams. We're gonna wait till 110. And then 110, we're gonna pour to 300 grams. Is this the stuff that Jeffrey Epstein would wake up and make up in the morning? I'd like to think so, but I hope so. This seems like a good recipe. This Joy guy seems to know what they're talking about. All right, we're pouring to 300. $296, that's close enough. That's like basically 300. And then we're pouring at 145 the last 60 grams. I hate Epstein. Translation, I wasn't invited. True. Is the coffee hot pot? Probably not. Probably shouldn't drop it on Donald Trump, though. Oh, I should have kept the kettle on. The water is getting colder. I turned it off because I didn't want to actually boil all the water. I'm an idiot. Well, it's got to be basically the same temperature. All right, that's 360. All right, coffee should be done at 300. I need to get another mug. I need another mug, chat. I just realized I need a second mug for this filter. It's gonna spill everywhere. I got a mug that my dad got me. Oh. And now we just wait for the drawdown. If I did this right, it'll draw down at 300. Did the coffee... Oh, the coffee lost a little bit of temperature. That might be bad. Anyone else streaking? I'm streaking my shit right now. Oh, this is still drawing down. Oh, we did not grind coarse enough. Oh, this coffee is going to be so bitter. It's going to be so bad. There are some instructions. It says if the coffee is too sour, grind finer. If the coffee is too bitter, grind coarser. And if it's too watery, use more coffee. All right, it's 3. Oh, it's done. Wait, no, I clutched. Oh my God, that thing is full. It's spraying hot coffee everywhere. Dude, the cup is full all the way. Oh my God, that made so much coffee. Why is it 360 grams of coffee? That's too much. Okay. Well, the coffee is done now, chat. This is awesome. The YouTube mug is fire. Thank you. My dad bought it for me. This is a ginormous cup. I should have made it in a craft. I should have made it in something clear so you could see it, chat. So we could, like, analyze the color. I didn't think about that. I'm not a professional Do I try and pour the coffee into another glass? What's the worst that happens if I do that? I shouldn't do that. I might actually get third-degree burns everywhere. I might have to go to the hospital if I do that. Chat, type 1 if I get a glass so we can look at the coffee. You spill Epstein's precious coffee. This is his precious recipe. 1, okay. We're gonna pour it into my craft. This is the craft. All right, this is either a great idea or a bad idea. Okay, that did not spill that bad. I was really ready to farm a clip. Okay, so it's like a dark. It's a little ambery. It's a little ambery, chat. You see that? It's not very bright in the color, but I think that has more to do with the roast. It's not a light roast. Check on the second cup. It's just the drippings. We don't want to drink the drippings. But we got, it's got a good, okay, it's spilling everywhere. It's got a good color. Put it back in my favorite mug. And I say, you know what? What if we drink it, chat? I love drinking Epstein's liquids. Hey, same. Epstein drank 8 cups of coffee in 1 giant mug. Evidently, whoever's recipe this is, Joy, they have like the biggest mug ever. It's gotta be the size of their like hand, bro. It smells good. It smells like a good cup of coffee. That's a good cup. Hey, you know what? Jeffrey Epstein, you should take notes. You should take notes about this coffee. I think Joy's trying to put you onto something. This ain't bad. This is not a bad cup. This might be the best. I think it's a little bitter. I think it's a little bitter. I think I needed to grind a little coarser. But it wasn't as bitter as I thought. Wow. You know what? I'm never going to bed, chat. We're going to be awake all night, baby. On a scale of 1 to 10, how wholesome is it? It might be the most wholesome piece of coffee ever made. It might be the greatest thing ever drinking. Can we get a louder sip? What do you mean we? Come on, guys. We're accomplices in exactly what we're doing together. On a scale of 1 to wholesome, how is it? We do have to give it a 1 through 10. 1 being the Jeffrey Epstein of coffee, and 10 being the greatest cup I've ever had. Wow, it's making me so gaseous. I'm feeling awake. I'm feeling wise. I'm feeling alive, some would say. You're turning into Epstein? Is my hair graying? I feel like I want to buy an island and get into financing. Does anyone agree? Does anyone else want to get into financing? Altrive Island? Guys, I heard the British Virgin Islands and the US Virgin Islands. I heard the Caribbean's nice now in these times of time. That sucked. That was bad. I just said a bunch of no words. You should have worn a quarter zip. You're right. I should have dressed like him too. Can you taste the redacted? Let me see if I can taste the It's never too late to become Epstein. Follow your dreams. You know what? I appreciate it. Thank you. Epstein was famously a terrible investor. Guys, do you have Epstein, like, fun Epstein facts? When has my Twitch chat and YouTube chat become experts on Jeffrey Epstein? Do we have, like, his investment portfolio? Have we got, like, big bank checking it? And they're like, it's the biggest piece of dog shit? What's your opinion on Roblox? I love AI slop games. I play them every time. I keep playing every single Roblox game ever. One Piece went on hiatus and we had to figure something between the weeks. True. So we read that. Me reading the Epstein files like One Piece. Every week I'm waiting for the new chapter from Goda. Okay, but Epstein's Minecraft Let's Play sucked. This is true. He was dog shit at Minecraft. I don't know what the hell he was doing. That was an absolute, like, jaw-dropping mistake to ever look at that. Are you excited for the next Epstein drop? I am excited for the next Epstein chapter. I think it might change lives. I'll say it. It might be the most life-changing thing to happen in my life. Did you know Epstein had an Austrian passport that he said he lived in Saudi Arabia? Why? Actually, why? Does he not just live in Tel Aviv? What's going on here? The financier? Isn't he in Tel Aviv right now? Who do you think Epstein's Minecraft YouTuber of choice was? I think Jeffrey Epstein liked all of because Markiplier's name was in the Epstein files, right? I feel like Jeffrey Epstein just watched whoever had like the most subs. So like whoever the biggest Minecraft YouTuber was when he uploaded that Let's Play, that was who he was watching. That's who he was watching then. So it might have been like a, because what was it? The Let's Play was like 10 years old. So it must have been like, he must have seen like a... See, this sucks. I don't want to implicate people. I feel evil. Probably watch like, I feel like my gut reaction, he watched like a Sky Does Minecraft or like a Dan TDM. Gut reaction. They're like, you know, they had like the most subs out of like every Minecraft channel ever. He probably screamed butter. He probably screamed squid. He probably thought it was the coolest thing ever. I feel evil, says the person making Epstein coffee. Well, I don't want to whatever. Guys, I think this might be the best cup of V60 I've ever made. Can I say something? I think this might be the best pour over I've made. It's like kind of upsetting a little bit. How Epstonian is the coffee? It kind of is like one of the best ones I've made. I don't think it's the best V60. Okay, it might not be the best V60 I've ever made, but it's the best one I've made in a long time. I stopped using the V60 because it takes like way too much work. It like takes so much effort to make it. I kind of hate Epstein. That's a hot take. Adam low-key kind of went insane and introduced his child fan base to Jinbop. You know what? Jeffrey Epstein might have been a Jinbop fan. Do you guys think he watched Five Nights at Freddy's theories? And whenever they talked about Purple Guy, he was like, that's me. That's literally me. Wait, hold on. I'm like him. He liked Ban Ban? Don't say that. He didn't get to play it. He just like me for real. He might be the only person in the world who gets to look at Purple Guy and go, you know what? That guy's just like me. It's a rare trait, but he might be the only person who gets to. Where do you think Epstein landed on PewDiePie, the T-Series controversy? He probably subscribed to PewDiePie. He was probably on that side. Guys, this is awesome. Dude, this is like the most fruity I've gotten these beans to taste. Like I can like feel those like lighter fruity notes right now. It's actually kind of chill. Guys, what have we been playing recently? Have we just been grinding Fortnite? They got regular show in Fortnite. That's crazy. Do you think Mr. Beast would put Epstein in a coffin alive for 30 days? Maybe. There's a type of coffee where coffee beans are digested by an animal and collected to clean as use of coffee. Yeah, the elephant poop coffee. I forgot the name of it. The elephant coffee. I was like Binding of Isaac. Ugh. Horse Blinky? Hey! Hey! Are you talking about the dung coffee? Yeah, the elephant coffee? It's digested by elephants. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've gone so deep into the coffee rabbit hole. I watch those TikToks of those people with the $8,000 grinder. They shake it, they spin it, they put the fucking gear. It's like the most intense thing to make, just like it's 3 hours to make 1 cup of coffee that they drink it in 5 seconds. I look at those, I'm like, true. God, I wish that were me. I'm deep like that, chat. It's messed up. Trying to get the 5-hour achievement for Silk Song, getting stuck with 1 hour left on my timer. Well, to be fair, that game's the hardest game ever made. It's Dark Souls 2. I've been playing Fractured Butthole again. Epic. Dude, the South Park games kind of go hard. I kind of sitting like the lion. The lion does not concern himself with bad coffee. What do you think of Dungeons & Dragons? The amount of times... Listen, I just think people who play Dungeons & Dragons and are in a relationship are guaranteed to cheat on their partner. Listen, I don't know what to say. The facts speak for themselves. Anyways, I'm really excited to get into Dungeons & Dragons. I'm thinking of making a bard, play music. I've always wanted to play music. My best friends play D&D and are dating. I have some bad news. One of them might, the relationship's not gonna last that long. I've seen more LARPers cheat on their partners than D&D. How many LARPers do you see? Unironically true, it happened to me. This is what I'm saying. The facts speak for themselves. The facts simply speak for themselves, all right? Can we get a cone in this stream? My girlfriend cheated with me with a DM. It always happens. All right, you either the DM gets them, or it's like they're like role-play partner that they're like just a little weirdly close in the middle of playing the game. It always happens. It always happens. You would think we as a society would figure out that we need to stop letting this happen. But the D&D infidelity is crazy. This is why I'm the D&D. You sleep with everyone else's partners. That's badass. You're actually the coolest guy ever. I was heated on by someone in my D&D club who was polyamorous and didn't tell me. Everybody talks about how great and how fun Dungeons & Dragons is. We need to talk about the dark sides of Dungeons & Dragons. I think the issue for me, maybe it's because I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons. I like bought the box and everything to play it, and I think I played it once with myself with the tutorial thing, and then I never actually got to play it. And I played Dungeons and Dragons more often because I couldn't get like a group of 8 people to do it. I think the issue is I've just never played it, but I think this part of the issue is that I don't even know. I feel like I would be so. I think I'd either be awesome playing Dungeons and Dragons with, or just about the worst human being to play Dungeons and Dragons with. Because I'm either awesome because it's going to be really funny, or it's going to be awful because I cannot take that game seriously. I'm going to try take like role-playing seriously for about 3 seconds before I like go up to the goblin and I spray him with my fart blast. I just like lean over, pull my pants down, and rip the biggest, fattest, smelliest fart ever on the goblin. And then I'd go and I'd get stabbed 6 times in the chest. My DM would say, get the fuck out of here. And I'd go, my bad, my bad. I know, you'd be the worst. Yeah, no, I think playing Dungeons and Dragons with me would be absolutely insufferable. Fireball, exactly. I'd be like, I pull out my Nokia phone and I start texting on my Nokia phone. I say, hello, God, that's on my smartphone that I got because I'm in another world. Can you please smite this goblin for me? I just joined. Why is he talking about ripping a fat one? Welcome to the stream. I've seen you in Magic the Noah. I say you're pretty funny. I'm not even big on coffee, and I'm sold. I'm gonna order these items tomorrow. I guess I should give my rating on the coffee. It's good. It's a good cup of coffee. I enjoy my cup of coffee that I am enjoying here. Jeffrey Epstein, take notes from Joy Ito. On a scale of 1 to 10. We have 2 more recipes, so I don't want to give it too high. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. A 7 is a good. It's not bad. It's a good coffee. I am enjoying drinking this black. So, that's a fantastic first recipe. Our next recipe is going to be the AeroPress, but I need to finish this cup of coffee because I'm not grabbing another mug. I don't want to do more dishes. I'm so lazy. So it's just the coffee's really hot. Luckily, the other ones are AeroPresses, so they're like shots of coffee. They're like really small amounts. Now, I do think, based off of the recipes that they provided, I think Jeffrey Epstein used a Baratza Encore, which I used to own, but I gave it to my parents because I bought this one. So, unfortunately, I can't get the exact grind settings down. But it happens. Your parents, sure. It's true. I left it at Little St. Mary Jane's. That's where it is. My bad. Fake fan. I should have known. I should have known that I was gonna do this 10 years later. Or 5 years later. I should have known when I bought that Baratza Encore that 5 years later I was gonna be making Jeffrey Epstein's coffee recipes. Dude, my teeth is going to be so brown when I wake up. It's gonna be so deeply brown, it's gonna be crazy. Then brush your teeth. When I go to bed, I'm also I should have hooked up a heart rate monitor. I should have hooked up a heart rate monitor, chat. That would have been like super genius of me. If I hooked up a heart rate monitor and we could measure my heart rate while I'm drinking Jeffrey Epstein's coffee to see if it makes me just like that much more excited and jumpy. Hey, maybe what ends up happening is I'm gonna play Counter-Strike with Joe in a little bit, and maybe we like crank out some rounds. I'm just like so dialed in, you know? The bottom half of this is like very fruity. It's actually like really pleasant. It's not as chocolatey as I kind of want a cup of like a pour over to be, and it's not as like, it's not like too fruity like I want. It's good though. All right, we finished the cup, chat. On to cup number 2. That's the V60. We're gonna give it a 7 out of 10. All right, recipe number 2, chat. The next recipe also comes from Joy. It is a, this was August 23rd, so it was a couple days after my 14th birthday. It is a AeroPress recipe. It's 17.5 grams of coffee with the water at 185. Why is this colder water? It's 17.5 grams of coffee ground slightly coarser than filter coffee. Invert the AeroPress, but most people don't. Not inverting it means some of it will start trickling down. See, this person, that's how you know they're a seasoned coffee veteran. 0 to 40 seconds, add 50 grams of water, 185, bloom the coffee. 40 to 10, 200 grams? Oh my God, it's a full cup of coffee. Stop before the air starts hissing out. Dude, the hissing air sound is, I guess we're gonna do that, but if you know, for the AeroPress, it's not a big deal. There are many different ways of using the AeroPress. Below are some winner recipes for the last 5 years of the AeroPress Championships. You'll notice a huge variation in temperatures. I think the AeroPress is a great experience, like it's a great way to experiment. Hey, that's some good advice, 2013, because you know what? 2017, he ends up still using the AeroPress. So I guess he listened. He just didn't listen to the recipe. All right, chat. Let's make our AeroPress coffee. So we need to measure out 17.5 grams of coffee. It's 17 grams, 240 or 250 grams of water. I don't know what the ratio on that is. That seems pretty bad. Nice thing about the AeroPress, it's kind of hard to fuck up a cup of coffee in this thing. It's kind of like the easiest device to ever make coffee. And you can make it kind of espresso-like. Sorry, the AeroPress Championships. Bro, coffee, we take shit seriously here, buddy. It's midnight, so I'm turning in. I'll return to this video to make all of Epstein's dreams come true. Thank you for helping out, Pookie. He wants it slightly coarser. I'm thinking we go like here. It says slightly coarser than you would do ground coffee for filter. I'm thinking up here, chat. Little spray. Get a little shake on. All right, here we go, chat. We're gonna do the inverted AeroPress recipe. I'm too poor to have a espresso machine because those things cost $500. So the AeroPress is actually what I use the most to make little lattes. Where's the button? It's down here. I use this thing. Why did I forget where? Anyway. All right, we got our coffee ground. Slightly coarser. I wish I could like show chat like the good way to show that it's lightly coarser. It's so far away. I don't think it doesn't mention preheating the filter. Chat, do we preheat? It doesn't say to preheat the filter. This one does. The last one, it tells you to preheat the filter. Should I heat the filter, chat? See, it says to heat the filter in this one. But this one, it doesn't mention it. It doesn't say it, then no. We're not gonna do it. All right, 185 degrees on the water. I think it's cooled off by now. We're gonna go 185. All right, well, it doesn't say to... Will Joy change the recipe so don't do it? That's true. He doesn't say to preheat it, so filter's just gonna go right in. I don't think I've ever done an inverted AeroPress. I don't know how you're supposed to do an inverted AeroPress. Oh, you do it like this. Okay. AeroPress in. Do we stir it? No, no stirring, no nothing. Bloom the coffee, pour the rest, wait. All right, let's put our coffee in. I should have worn not a, everything is black. This is like such a horrible, let me get something on. This is like a horrible shot composition. I've like realized nobody can see the coffee or anything. I'm not passing film school or nothing. See, now we can clip this here. There we go. Much better. Oh. All right, Chad, I'm back. Just take off your shirt. Wait, you're truing. All right, coffee's in. I'm gonna assume we want to flatten it anyways. Water is hot. We can make our cup of coffee. All right, here we go, chat. So it is a 50 grams of water bloom. No stirring? It's an AeroPress recipe with no stirring. Sure, okay, that's fine. This is whatever, I don't care. I don't even care, man. All right, here we go. 50 grams of water. This might be the worst recipe. Well, actually, I looked at the last one. It's pretty bad. All right, there's our 50 grams of water. No stirring, no nothing. That's fine. It's whatever. No, I don't care. We'll let it bloom. 40 seconds. We can wait. This might spiritually be Epstein. You think Epstein did this every morning with a big smile on his face? He'd shake his little hips. He's listening to 2013. What is he listening to? He's listening to Section 80. He's shaking his little hips. He's a little T Swift. All right, we're pouring 200 grams of water. Does this thing even fit 200 grams of water? Oh my god. Okay. Chad, do you see this? Do you see this? It's holy shit. Dude, that thing is all the way full. This guy, whoever is giving these recipes likes the most amount of coffee ever. How do I flip this thing without spilling all over me, by the way? Okay, clutched it. 140, press. Here we go. It says to stop when you hear the hissing. So, no hissing. As soon as the hissing starts, we're over. Is it not gonna hiss? I'm still pressing. Okay, the hissing just started. Alright. Well, that's that. Our cup of Epstein coffee 2 has been done. This is the second Jeffrey Epstein AeroPress recipe. I need to... I think by all counts, if you showed this recipe to a coffee snob, they might kill themselves reading it. How's the first cup? 7 out of 10. It was actually really good. It might have been my best V60. Okay, I need to... I just got hot coffee all over my hands. That's fine. I tanked that shit. Oh. All right. Oh, we should pour it into the craft again. Let's analyze the color, chat. Let's analyze the color. Ooh! Oh my god! This is like way more ambery. The color is like way more like a light brown. Let me see if I can... Let me bring it closer to the camera. It's like a bright light brown. Much prettier color. There you go. Look at that, chat. Way nicer color. It's definitely lighter. I think it's because we grind it a little finer. Thanks for the giant raid, chat. Or we grinded more coarse. It's got a more ambery look to it. So definitely a more appealing color than the pitch black that the V60 was. This might be a better recipe. It would kind of piss me off if this tastes better. Because the V60 one, that was like literally a standard one. I've made that V60 recipe like 100 times. Except that one... Let's just say I sent Epstein these recipes. I said, hey buddy, check out my V60 recipe. Oh, sorry, I don't want to block my favorite mug. But hey, this was a good amber color. I love the color on this. As somebody who's not an expert at all in coffee and don't know what they're doing, it's a good looking cup. Boogie. Smell? It smells worse than the last cup, that's for sure. The V60 smelled better. This one smells lighter than the other one, so it's more a little bit fruitier. This one is, but I feel like it doesn't feel like as deep. It doesn't smell as deep as the other one. Did you know if you connect your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account? Oh my god, thank you for the 20 months. True. True. That's true. You should make sure to sub to T-Pain. If you're going to use your Amazon Prime, and it's not on me, throw it to T-Pain. Shrimps 24/7. Snoop Dogg. You know, Snoop Dogg deserves it. He doesn't have enough money. Give it to Kai Cenat. Alright, I did not realize this was like a full cup of coffee. This is like a full thing. All the way to the top. I'm actually not going to sleep today, chat. I'm like downing four or five fucking cups of coffee today. I'm so scared for the last recipe, chat. Can I say this? Can I vocalize this? The last cup of coffee is like the scariest one to me. Is it the one that killed Epstein? It might have been. I always forget, like, popular artists started streaming. It's so odd. We gotta check. Well, listen. The T-Pain streams, they're lit. We love a good T-Pain stream. Did I take the filter off of this? Yeah, it's gone. Alright. I think it's cooled off enough. Let's take a sip of our AeroPress Jeffrey Epstein Joy Ito AeroPress recipe. It kind of just tastes like water. This one really just tastes like water. I think maybe it was too coarse. It was either too coarse or it's just that the entire time was 1:40. No, because an AeroPress is fast. I think my recipe is like 2 minutes. The one that I use. This one's like fast. It's good. This one's like way easier to drink just because it just tastes like water. I think maybe I did it too coarse. Because it really just tastes, it just tastes like nothing. This tastes like this probably just tastes like the water on the island. This is probably the water that was running through the pipes there. You know what I'm saying? Love warm water. Yeah, you guys ever had a cup of coffee that tastes like warm water? You guys go to like a restaurant and you ask for a cup of coffee? It kind of tastes like that. You know, like you go to like a Italian restaurant or just like any kind of casual restaurant. You're like, can I get a cup of coffee? This is like the kind of cup of coffee that they'll give you. It's like, it kind of tastes like nothing. Whatever. You don't really get any flavor. It's just like, yeah, this is water. It's hot water. It's like little spicy hot water. Diner coffee. That's probably the best way to describe it. Like a little bit of twang to it. It's not gross. Like I can drink this, but it's just like, eh. It's not flavorful. I think this is 5. This is an average cup of coffee. I'm comfortable to give it its rating. It's like a 5 out of 10. It's average. It's okay. It exists. I'm not mad, but I don't really have any strong feelings about it. Other than, yeah. They didn't stir it. The V60 or the AeroPress, you're supposed to stir the coffee. That's kind of the thing that fucks it all up. You're supposed to stir the coffee. Do you think Epstein made this coffee in prison? I hope so. I hope he got every... Do you think he sat there just like chilling in his jail cell in like a Herman Miller Eames chair? He's got like a little inmate serving him grapes. He's eating fourth wing. They're serving him grapes. He's sipping out of his boogie mug. Greek god status shit. Epstonian prison coffee. What does prison coffee taste like? What's the recipe for prison coffee? Maybe ask for diner coffee recipes. Maybe Joy Ito was like, let me send you the worst coffee recipes of all time. What if you actually had like the worst tasting cup of coffee you could ever have in your life? The nice thing about the V60 was that like the longer you go on and the cooler it got down at each sip, the coffee would change in flavor. It would be like more and more fruity as it went on. It's like richer as it goes on. This one it's just water. I don't know. Each sip does not change. I'm not going through an experience. This is the most 5 coffee of all time. He would have a boogie mug. I think we all want a little boogie mug in our lives. I think we all do. Morty. Morty. I feel like I should have like taken screenshots and put the recipes there. I don't know. Chat, type 1 if you love gambling. If you love gambling and you wish you lived in the Las Vegas Strip. The coffee's getting better towards the end, actually. As it's cooling down, I think I'm getting more flavors. I think it might be improving. It's Evan! Everybody say hi, Evan! Hi, Evan! Oh my god, it's Thunderscott! Everybody say hi, Thunderscott! Oh my god! It's my Oofy! We gotta play Borderlands 4 again. We started Borderlands 4. It's the most Borderlands game of all time. Your computer's fixed? Amen. It's getting better. I still don't love it though. I like maybe it's a 5. I could maybe see it as a 6. I could maybe see it as a 6, but there's no stirring. There's no like wetting the filter beforehand. It's just kind of fine. We're missing important steps. You know? You watched the Olympics? When it... I sit there, I watch the Olympics, I go, yes! Go Japan! Win all the Olympics! 5,000 gold medals! I won Olympics, Japan! What's your AeroPress coffee recipe? I use a Japanese recipe. I use, it's 92, I use the Fellow Ode, or not the Fellow Ode, this is the Fellow. I use the Fellow Prismo attachment. I use 92 degrees Celsius, and it's espresso-like. So I think I'm pouring 60 grams of water, stirring it, and then I let it go, push it through. It's like a small little shot of coffee. And then I put that into honey and rose. It's like the 2023 AeroPress World Championship recipe, I think. It's like guys, holy shit, I just realized this is a Tumblr link. The usaeropress.tumblr.com. Does Jeffrey Epstein have a Tumblr account? Do you think Jeffrey Epstein voted for Sans Undertale as world's sexiest man or Tumblr sexy man? What do you think Jeffrey Epstein was looking at on Tumblr? Do you think he ever reblogged? He voted Onceler. Was there any like Tumblr... Are there any Tumblr sexy men on that list that were like low-key pedophiles? I think he would have voted for them. He would have been like, that's me. Literally me. He voted purple guy. Epstein was the kind of guy to read Homestuck. Do you think Jeffrey Epstein saw the Sharpie bath? Do you think Jeffrey Epstein knows about the Homestuck Sharpie bath? Also, I'm sorry, I like read that message, but I didn't acknowledge it. All I know about the Olympics this year is that the ski jumpers are injecting acid into their wieners for an extra lift. Isn't that just taking Viagra shots? I do that every day. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't love this cup. The best cup of coffee I've ever had was one day I made a cup of coffee in a V60, and it tasted exactly like a hot chocolate. Like, no milk, no anything. It tastes like hot chocolate. It was the best day of my life. And then I had like a really fruity, light roasted coffee. Maybe I just like light roast instead of medium. Maybe that's my self-discovery right now. And it was like a really floral drink. It was kind of like drinking a tea, and that was really great. This is fine. It's just not flavorful. It tastes kind of like water. This is definitely last place. First place right now is the V60 recipe, which was well researched. This one is allegedly researched, except for the part where we skipped all of the ingredients for like a normal AeroPress recipe. Oh, I forgot to say, the full recipe I think is 92. I think the full recipe for my AeroPress, it's a Japanese one. I think you can look it up somewhere. You low-key give off chill pedophile vibes. What the hell, man? What the hell? They got this recipe off Tumblr. This is a Tumblr cup of coffee. This is really... You know why this one is 250 grams instead of 300? Other than the fact that it filled the AeroPress all the fucking way up. It's because the V60... It's because there's 100 grams left over for you to pour, like, a bunch of milk and sweetener. All right, well, that was the V60 recipe, the final Joy Ito. These were the two 2013. Let's move on to the final Jeffrey Epstein one. This one is like kind of the most, I hate to say it, this one's kind of the most cursed. This one is the most cursed, also does not have the most ingredients. Set up tray with mug. Put a full packet of sweet and low sweetener into the empty mug. Empty any used water from the kettle and pour an entire Voss water bottle into the kettle. Set water temperature to 198 degrees. Press and hold button to hold temperature. Set AeroPress. Wet filter with warm water. Grind fresh coffee. Grind size 7. Put AeroPress on scale. Add 17 grams of ground coffee. Start timer when pour water. Pour a small amount of water to wet all the coffee until the timer shows 30 seconds. At 30 seconds, gently break the crust and pour the rest of the water in a circular motion till the top. Screw the filter on the top and leave it until the total time 2 minutes 30 seconds. While waiting for the coffee, heat up half and half and prepare strainer. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, flip the AeroPress. Pour the coffee into the mug by pushing slowly. Do not push the foam into the mug. Add half and half and stir. What the fuck is this recipe? I do not have Voss water. I should have got the Voss water when I was in the supermarket today. I wasn't thinking about the Voss water. That's an important ingredient. Well, I'm using filtered fridge water. Is that good enough, chat? It's filtered water. Every grocery store is like closed. No, that's not true. No, everything, they're all closed almost. I don't think I can get the Voss water in time. Shit. I also realized that this does not tell me how much water I'm supposed to pour into it. Is it the entirety of the Voss water bottle in it? How much water am I supposed to pour into this recipe? They do stir. There is a stirring. So we do have that as an upper. That's why you need the water bottle. How much water is in a Voss water bottle? Because if it's over 250 grams of water, that's too much water. I'll say it. It's too much water. Let me check. Likes his coffee wet. Also, how would you fit that in a cup of water? Morty. It's 500 milliliters. It's 500 milliliters of water. That does not fit in an AeroPress. That does not fit in an AeroPress. Why Voss water? I'm probably not the first to say this, but have you taken a minute to think about what you're doing right now? Well, yeah, I'm making Jeffrey Epstein's water recipes. Or his coffee recipes. What's up? Dude, every single bottle of Voss water is like 500 milliliters. There's no way it's 500. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna figure it out. Grind size 7. What is grind size 7? You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get the coffee into the grinder first. Step 1, 17 grams of coffee. So similar amount of coffee to the other AeroPress recipe. Did Jeffrey Epstein have a really large mug? Maybe he had like the world's largest coffee mug. And he had actually like, because he's so rich, he's the financier. The smallest is $3.75. That's still too much water. Reminder, I put 250 and it almost spilled hot water all over me. Oh no, wait. Step 1 is not even grind the beans. That's fine. Step 1 is pour artificial sweetener into a cup of coffee. I'm freaking out. I'm low-key up freaking out. Okay, step 1, mug. I have stevia because I don't have sweet and low, but it is artificial sweeteners. I'm assuming 1 packet is a tablespoon. So we're just gonna put like a whole tablespoon of sweetener in here. And then I don't have half and half, I have milk. Okay. What is 7? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I don't have a Baratza Encore, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from lowest and click 7 times. 1, I saw the title of the stream and I was intrigued. Well, welcome, we're making Jeffrey Epstein coffee. All right, 1, 2, dude, I keep hearing more than clicks than it should be. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's grind size 7. All right, beautiful coffee. So it's like a little coarser than the V60, but not that much coarser. Oh, it smells great. That was a good grind size. My streamer can't count to 7. What? That's true, actually. I don't know how to count to 7. I'm too stupid. I'm actually genuinely the dumbest man alive. All right. Let's heat up our water. 198 degrees. So hotter. Not the hottest recipe. Oh my god, I got the hunchback, bro. We're heating it up to 198. It says to heat up with, like, to pour water in a warm filter, so we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna bloom it now. Was that all of the water? Am I out of water? Hold on. Oh, I need to pour more water, chat. I should have got the Voss water bottle. Am I an idiot? Chat, is my streamer stupid? All right, let's get more water in here. Because it is almost entirely out. Here's our Voss water. I didn't get Voss or anything because okay, I just remembered why I didn't get Voss or anything. I realized while I was setting up the stream that there's a third recipe. I only thought there was 2 coffee recipes, and then I realized during setup that there was a third one. Okay, so water is heating up. We're gonna do our inverted AeroPress. Because again, it's another flip the AeroPress, so this is another inverted recipe. So we're gonna invert the AeroPress, pour our 17 grams in. I'm gonna assume flattened. And then I have a spoon to stir it. All right, we're just waiting for the water to heat up. So we're gonna stir it at 30 seconds. We're not gonna stir, what the fuck is an AeroPress? This is an AeroPress. It's like, if you wanna get into coffee, these 2 devices are like the best thing to get into coffee for. This and a hand grinder. They're both really cheap, and they're like the best ones that you can make pretty easily. You do these, and then if you wanna get into espresso, you buy an espresso machine. Can we get a good look at the YouTuber mug? My dad bought it for me for Christmas. It says I'm kind of a big deal. It's just there to... That shit was like bubbling and shaking my chair, bro. That was a bubble and squeak going on. I don't know what's happening. What the hell is going on? No Jeffrey Epstein? Do you think he like personally sweat into the coffee? How much water are we supposed to add in this recipe? Do we just... Here's my thought. We fill it to the... It says to do it until you wet all the coffee. I think we fill it up until the coffee line, wait 30 seconds, and then we're gonna fill it up to the 2, I think. I think we're gonna fill it up to here. We're gonna do like a classic recipe. That's why the numbers are there. Dude, it pisses me off. There's no measurements. And then we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go microwave a cup of milk. Because it does not say how much milk. But I'm assuming that this will be like 100 grams, and then we can do 100 grams of milk. This might be the best one, because it's just going to be sweet. It's just going to taste like sugar. Fill to the top? That might be it. It might be filled to the top. It wants to strain the milk. Why did you need to strain the half and half? I don't have half and half. I'm going to do milk. Why do you strain it? That's crazy. All right, here we go. We're gonna start our recipe. Water is hot. We're gonna fill it just until it covers all the coffee. All right, I think that's just enough. It was exactly the amount of coffee I thought it was. That's awesome. It was exactly 50. I've clearly made too much coffee. At 30 seconds, we're gonna stir it up, and then we're gonna fill it. All right, 30 seconds. We're gonna just stir it a little bit, break the crust, and then we're going to pour another 200, I think. No, not another 200. We're gonna go to like 150. We're gonna pour another 100. That feels right to me. Because I wrote this recipe. All right, there we go. All right, now that it's done, we put the cap on. And then I am going to go microwave milk. Where's my strainer? All right, I got a strainer so I can strain the milk. I got the strainer so I can microwave the milk. All right. So it's leaking. Why is it leaking? It's dripping water. How's the coffee? You know what? One of the cups wasn't that bad, Kiwi. Do you want one? I know you've had them before. I think you've had plenty of these cups of coffees when you visited. But it's been... You know what? You should know. They're pretty pleasant. This might be the worst recipe. But it might be... You know what? Quite frankly, it's going to be the best because it uses a whole tablespoon of artificial sweeteners. Glad Jeffrey was, like, watching his weight. You know, he wouldn't want to actually do, like, real sugar. All right, 230. We're going to flip the AeroPress and pour the coffee into the mug to push it. Do not push the foam into the mug. What foam? What are you... Whoever wrote this was schizophrenic. There was no... I just spilled coffee everywhere. There's no foam. What? Maybe they're just talking about the hiss? There, I think they're talking about that. Jeffrey didn't have full sugar coffee. He was not a little sweet baby. He didn't like his sweet little treats. Okay, this thing is... I don't know why the V60 is like an absolute mess right now. Okay, and then we take a strainer and we pour our milk in with a strainer. Straining my hot cup of milk. There we go. Make sure there's nothing that could get into the coffee. Why would you need to strain the milk? Listen, who knows if they poisoned the milk or anything? You know, what if they got a little Epstonius? What if they got a little Epstonius deeds inside of it? We're gonna stir this milk. All right, this is what my assumption on the Jeffrey Epstein cup of milk is. Their coffee is, because it's like, look, it's like half milk and half coffee. I guess he was using half and half, so I guess it was probably like more coffee, less milk. I don't think a strainer's gonna help. Yeah, I don't. It's the recipe says half and half. I didn't really think about this. I don't know what's up with this recipe. It kind of pisses me off, quite frankly. All right. I stirred it because we had a little coffee. I guess it doesn't... Oh, no, it does say to stir. That is in the recipe, so we are following instructions. The recipe calls for half and half, but I don't think the strainer makes any sense. No, I don't know what's going on. The strainer, it might be just genuinely we got to stop poison from going in. Talking about non-existent foam and straining milk. This is the most schizophrenic recipe ever. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know who made this recipe. I don't know why they're freaking out like this. All right. Tablespoon of sweetener. We got milk. Smells good. It smells like a milk-forward drink. It's probably colder now because the milk wasn't as hot as... the milk probably cooled down the coffee, so it might already be drinkable now. Do you feel different after trying it? Giwi, do you want to go splitsies on an island? Do you want to buy an island we can go splitsies? Can we talk about the Dow? What's going on with the Dow? More like the Dow. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Hey? Reddit Island, finally. Yes! Okay, you say that. Okay. You say Reddit Island, but if you think about it, Ghislaine Maxwell was the 7th most upvoted Reddit account. It still is the 7th most upvoted Reddit account. She was a super Redditor, and Jeffrey Epstein was the 4chan boyfriend. He helped the creation of Poll on 4chan. So, like, if we think about it, Little St. James was already Reddit Island. It was a Reddit island in a lot of ways when you think about it. It's true. It's true. Ghislaine Maxwell was already on Reddit. She probably laughed at Big Chungus. She thought it was the funniest thing ever. And she's right. Do you think she has posts on r/hackingchonkers? I'd scroll through her Reddit account on stream, but I think I might get banned on Twitch for that. I don't think we can do that for content. Are you a super editor? I don't have 7 million upvotes. I think I have 225 upvotes on Reddit. Jelaine has 7 million. What's her account called? I think you can just Google it. I think you can Google Ghislaine Maxwell. I think you can Google Ghislaine Maxwell Reddit. Chat, can I tell you? This is like the sweetest piece of dog shit ever. It's like really sweet. I think it's better than the last one. I think it's better than the last one because there's like more flavor to it, but it is like a tablespoon of stevia. Why was she invited but not Elon? It became meme. It is funny that the wholesome super Redditor hated Elon Musk. That's awesome, actually, if I think about it. New stream idea, get 7 million upvotes in 24 hours. Guys, how do we crack the Reddit case? How do we get in? How do we become the most upvoted account on Reddit? How do we become the next Gallo Boob? Here's the issue. I would drink this just because it's so sweet. This is like the perfect definition of diner coffee because you get diner coffee black, it tastes like dog shit, so you throw in 3 packets of sweetener in it, and you pour a bunch of milk in it until it just tastes like sugar milk. Do you think Ghislaine Maxwell had a favorite Reddit chonker? Do you think she had like a favorite wholesome heckin' Reddit chonker? Do you think Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein were laying in bed and she's sitting there scrolling on her phone and she's like, oh my god, Jeffy, look at this freaking chonker. He's so, oh lord, he a coming. Oh my god, Jeffy. Jeffrey rolls his eyes, whatever, goes on 4chan, he reads the N-word 500 times, he goes, that's awesome. Who's Jeff's favorite lol cow? I don't know a 4chan lol cow. Do you think she called out Instagram normies stealing our dank memes? Oh, probably without a doubt. I think she was if I remember correctly, she's like a Reddit mod for the like r/world subreddit. Epstein and Maxwell was like every other straight couple be like meme. True. Ghislaine was the reason a bunch of anti-Trump posts on stuff like news and politics. Anti-Trump? Bro, Ghislaine hated Jeffrey's best friend. That's crazy. You should write the history books on Epstein. It's true. First-hand knowledge would be helpful. My table's a mess now. I think I'm gonna give this one... I think we should do the ratings, chat. Let's do the rankings. I'm gonna give this a 6. It's fine. I feel like if I give it higher than all the 7 black cup of coffee, it feels dishonest. It feels fucked up. Because, like, this thing is just filled with sugar. It's pretty easy to taste good if you just put enough sugar in it. It's like salt. Guys, I don't feel tired anymore. I feel wide awake. I actually feel more awake than I did earlier today. That's awesome. Anyways, I think... How would you rate your overall Epstein coffee experience? Guys, I'll say it. I wouldn't go on the island. If this was the kind of coffee they served on the island, I wouldn't go on it. No, I'm okay. The coffee game was weak on Epstein Island. I think we figured that out. All right. So let's rank them. In last place, it's gotta be the first inverted AeroPress recipe from 2013. It was just tastes like nothing. Tastes absolutely like nothing. Second place goes to the one filled with a fuck ton of sweetener and sugar. Hey, what can I say? I'm fat and round. I love drinking sugar. Fake sugar, no calories. I'm a slim man. Finally, in first place, the V60 recipe. It was actually just a pleasant standard V60. I think too much coffee. I think it was way too much in it. 360 is crazy. Normally, I'm going for like 300 milliliters of water. 360 is crazy. But I think overall, the V60 was the best recipe we had today. And you know what? I hope Jeffrey Epstein watched a bunch of coffee TikToks. I also just realized in the recipe, it calls for one cold bottle of Voss water, only to then immediately heat it up. What's the fucking point? What's the point? Why? Make sure the water is cold. so that we can heat it up immediately afterwards. Don't worry, it's actually important that the water is ice fucking cold before it. If you make this cup of coffee with room temperature water first and then heat it up to near boiling, I will fucking taste it with my 5,000 grams of sugar. It's a schizophrenic recipe. That's true. It does say to strain the water. And don't push for the foam line. What foam? Why is his Voss water foaming? What did they put in the Voss water bottles? There had to have been something else in this coffee. Why would it be foaming? And why are they straining half and half? I don't understand the strainer. This would be fake Epstein. He would have never made a bad coffee recipe. True, true. It's only good cups. Dude, it's crazy. 2017 was 2017 years ago, bro. This is also, like, emailed at 6 p.m. This is also such a useless recipe. How much water were you supposed to put in? Oh my god, it says till the top. I should have read that. I just realized it just actually says all the way to the top. So I guess it was 200. I was basically at the top. I don't think that would have made much of a difference. It probably just would have been less milky. I'm not really smart. I have selective eyes. I only saw what I wanted, which was Mr. Epstein coffee and instructions. And then sugar. Pour 5,000 grams of sugar in it. I want to know why he was being sent coffee recipes in the first place. You know probably why. Because this was probably the kind of coffee that he was drinking. And whoever was visiting on that island, Joy, probably thought the coffee was dog shit. So they kept sending them recipes. This one is actually just flat out, look, this is Mr. Epstein's coffee instructions. This one is just his. This is probably like an assistant or something. This one is actually what he's drinking. And if this is what he's drinking, I could see why somebody kept emailing him new recipes. Be like, can you please drink literally anything else? So is the first one your favorite? The first one was the best one. Without contest. Well, guys, what have we learned today? I think we all learned Jeffrey Epstein was not a good guy. He was actually a kind of a bad guy. That's what we learned today, chat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad we learned a lot today. Actually the biggest piece of genius ever. Why'd you stop? I drank all the coffee! I have so much coffee rushing through my body, and you know what's even crazier? Still don't have to shit. My bowel movements are too talented. Drink more? We're out of recipes, man. What more do you want from me? You would know he's a bad guy, just read his coffee recipes. It's true. If you just read it, if you just saw the recipes, you would have known he's a terrible person. Make your cup of coffee? You want me to now make my own favorite cup of coffee? You want me to, like, compare, like, this is the current Epstein recipe? I don't need to, chat, I don't want more coffee. This is too much caffeine. It's too much caffeine, chat. Thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, if I made a cup of coffee right now, chat, it would be like this much coffee. You guys would be so underwhelmed. Resurrect Epstein? True. Can we, like, resuscitate him real quick just so I can say, hey, your coffee sucks ass? Oh. Alright, chat. Well, I made the coffee. I hope you had fun. I hope this was a fun stream. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed some time. Do I want to play CS on stream? I think we asked Joe Sniffy. Let me ask Joe if we want to play CS on stream. Let me text him. Because I'm nowhere near my computer right now. Guys, I might be feeling my poop. Or Deadlock. I'm not playing the worst game ever made. This might be an original idea. I texted Joe. I might have to actually poop. What if you play CS until you poop? I have some bad news. That would be a very short game. No one asked you to play Dead by Daylight? Fair point, fair point. I didn't think about that. You should take the laxatives now. Wait, hold on. That's an idea. That's a good idea. What if you played Counter-Strike until you were bored? I like that idea, actually. That one's a good one. Oh, let me put my, sorry. Let me put the merch top right in the front. We'll see if we'll play on stream. Maybe we're just gonna play it off stream. Can't tell. Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom, chat. I'll say it. Where's my paper towels? Let me, let's put a little paper towel. I have to use the bathroom, chat. I'm not gonna take this microphone with me. That's a bad idea. We're gonna turn the mic off. Hello? Hello, chat room. I've returned. You can hear me, right? Yeah, you can. You can. I don't know why I'm asking chat. Hi, guys. Sorry, I had to use the restroom. Oh, dude, that hit so much harder and faster than the fucking, Please go back. We were gambling. Well, we could gamble right now. We could be playing Counter-Strike. Chat, okay. Hear me out. You might be onto something. True, you don't have to stop gambling. We could be really gambling at all times. All right, chat. We're going to do a vote. Type 1 if you want to watch us play Counter-Strike. I should have ended the YouTube stream and been like, guys, that's the content. We're going to play Counter-Strike now. Oh, well. We're going to keep going. Chat, type 1 if you want to see some Counter-Strike gameplay. And I keep streaming. Or we just call it there. And you're like, fuck this. I don't want to see no Counter-Strike. I'll put it on you guys. Going to shit was an important part of the video. That's true. That's true. It's the most important part of the stream. I think we'll... Okay. Guys, thank you for tuning in, stopping by on the stream for our Jeffrey Epstein extravaganza. We're going to play some Counter-Strike now. I've not played Counter-Strike in so long, chat. I'm actually excited. I love playing CS. But I haven't played it in so long, I'm so rusty, but after drinking like 500 cups of Jeffrey Epstein coffee, you played gambling. You know what? You're right. That is basically playing the game. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You're right. You're right. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, chat. Oh, I was looking for this. I'm gonna switch to some earbuds now. We're gonna gaming expert this. Oh, what's up, Faye? Hi, Faye. I just want to let you know that I'm back on One Piece and I've been watching it every day. I've never seen the intro wrong since you corrected me. Yup. And welcome to One Piece is the greatest thing to ever happen. It's the greatest show of all time. Yo, what up? What up, Joe?
What up?
What up? What up? What up, Shaka? What's going on? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's going on, Shaka?
What up?
What up? Wow.
Dude,
Joe,
you gotta bring that back.
Dude, I've been thinking exactly the same thing. I've been thinking, what's up? What's up? Joe,
It's like peak comedy.
It is the funniest thing that's ever happened. It's the funniest thing ever. Joe,
1,000 gifted.
We're gonna play Counter-Strike. It's the best game ever.
Dude, it actually is. That's the craziest.
It's true.
Part.
Also, I'm glad, Faye, you're enjoying One Piece. You should watch 100,000 more episodes. You gotta watch it all. It's the greatest piece of media ever.
That actually is true. I finally caught up. I know I messaged you. I messaged you.
You did. I'm on it.
And then the next day, a new chapter came out, and now I'm behind.
Based. Badass. You should all watch just watch season 1 of One Piece. It's only what, like 1,500 episodes? All right, Joe, I'm gonna invite you. The viewers voted for me to keep playing. What did you think of the live action? Can I be honest with you? I watched one episode, I said it's the biggest piece of dog shit, and I closed it. I'm happy people like it.
They got my family to watch One Piece. Like my fucking nephew and shit. He watched it.
I'm glad that people got into One Piece from watching the live action. I appreciate its existence. It's so bad though.
It's awful, but like,
it's not good. It's paced really bad and it's edited like a Marvel film.
the pacing on it's awesome because you get to chapter 250 or episode like 250. Actually, no. Fuck, when does Marineford's like, or no, not Marineford. Fucking you see Garp again like episode like 290.
Is that the general fan vibe? No, I think fans of the One Piece Netflix are like, it's the biggest piece of cinema. Then they said anime live actions can't be done and they say that adaptations are only bad, but the One Piece live action is the greatest piece of cinema ever. And I just don't agree. I think it sucks. I think it sucks bad. It's really bad. Morty.
It's pretty bad, but like I think it's like campy bad.
We're playing Premiere, right?
If it's One Piece, I'm down.
Yeah, it's like it like vibes. It fits with the One Piece vibes, kind of, but also it's edited like a Marvel film. One OG One Piece fans. I don't know. I have my take, which is like I said. I don't like it. It feels like I'm watching Guardians of the Galaxy.
We gotta get Chris Pratt in it.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, hear me out. Chris Pratt for an L.
Hear me out. Chris Pratt, but Luffy. They swap Luffy voice actors.
Holy shit. Wait, I fuck with that.
They swap it. It's no longer.
Face?
It's like how Nico Robin changes skin color halfway through. Luffy also, and it's now Luffy does it.
Now we're whitewashing Luffy in the live action.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of awesome.
Well, okay, let's not say.
It's just only One Piece can do it, man.
True. It's true. It's true. No one does it like One Piece. What are you playing? Counter-Strike Global Offense. Well, Counter-Strike 2, my bad. I got too excited. We're playing Counter-Strike Premier.
Rank up. Okay, our team wants to bang ancient. I'm down.
We're on this guy's rank up. I'm throwing. I'm banning.
If we end up on, we're gonna end up fucking dust to you.
That, you know what? As long as we're not on Anubis. As long as we're not on Anubis, I'm okay with it.
Holy shit, Anubis is back. Have you ever played Anubis?
I played it once, and I think I won, and I never played it again because I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
I'm banning Dust 2.
Yeah, this is it.
I'm banning Dust 2. I don't want to play that map. No! No! I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying the One Piece.
Why can't I type GG in our team chat already? Why won't we give up?
Good luck, have fun. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying peak fiction. This is the worst day of my life. This is like actually like I think I want to die.
Somebody's gonna be walling in like 0.2 seconds. This does to you, man.
Do I have the AK that gets me banned? Or not banned? No, I have the AK that I just opened.
Oh,
I've never seen.
I don't care one. I'll get it.
Yeah. Oh, I have not.
Yo, what up, chat?
What up, guys?
Yo, I just got the same guy back-to-back games, and he bought him back-to-back games, and then blamed me. Let's get a win, gang. Let's get a win.
Dude, oh God.
Dude, you know what? I'm with you. Just
Of course.
we have a pretty good A spawn.
Disastrously negative, and I was like 22 and 10.
Yo, we're flashing for you. Just swing along. Yellow's got a flash.
I don't want to be too negative, but I'm looking at our enemy team, and they got Goomba. Dude, I'm looking. Our enemy team has like the most powerful Goomba ever made. All right, we're already losing. Oh no, wait, we're winning. Lock in, chat.
Yep.
Are y'all winning? I'm always winning. All I do is win.
He was going towards mid.
Also, hi Dawn.
Hi Dawn.
Still CT? I suck! Oh, I'm lagging.
I respect it.
I got it.
Oh!
He doesn't need help. He doesn't
No,
need
he does it. He actually does it.
Y'all never text me when you're gonna play? I'm so stupid, I'm sorry! Wanna play next game?
We're playing for a while.
Hey, you wanna play next game, Don?
What do you mean?
Yo, B-Rush, fuck it.
Let me die.
Nah, yo, B-Rush, Purple, go B.
We love the B.
Play-
Yeah,
play
Purple, you got the
yes,
craziest
yes.
spawn ever.
Yo, I'm gonna flash for you and everything. Yo, does somebody have a flash? I don't have a flash. I'm about an AK.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, we're gonna pop that shit. I'll run out. I don't give a fuck.
I need to learn the game. Dude, you just shoot people. See? See, Joe's got it
So
figured
what am I
out.
doing? Donnie.
I missed the flash.
2 women
Sorry.
doors.
Nice. Oh, close. Nice, good shit.
Oh, I'm so goated. One CT.
Oh!
Good job, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna move my webcam. Make it smaller too. Put it up.
Yeah,
Here.
no, I got a fucking spawn, bro. I'll go for it. I don't give a shit.
I got like
ran
that.
up over last time. Wait, Don, or wait, Dash, trade me.
Trade
On your
you,
left.
Say long.
Joe?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
go B, or I am at least.
Oh, we have like a crazy B spawn. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, no, we got another B spawn bucket.
Don, have you ever played
Flashing
Valorant?
on our left.
2 were
Have you ever played
Don has a
Valorant in your
nasty
life?
deadlock.
Oh, did you play Deadlock today? Oh, I suck so bad.
Don't worry, I have the goat.
Thank you.
CT, yeah.
I'm playing safe. It's like CS for babies. Well, then you know how to play CS.
Does this guy not have a gun? Yo, Green, you want a boost? Come up here, Green.
I'm scared.
I don't understand utility.
Oh, my bad, Blue.
Well, have you ever
My
played?
bad, brother.
Have you ever played Valorant? Last guy
I'm
Tots.
swinging off you, Dash. Yeah, I'm swinging off you.
Nice.
Grad.
My AK's up there. Keep running. Turn right.
Yo!
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit, chat. You guys won't believe it. I have a B spawn. Wait, we have an A spawn too, right? Alright, let's go A.
Oh, we got a crazy A spawn. Yeah, let's go A.
Let's go B.
What's
Go A,
Valorant?
A.
It's like smooth CS.
I don't know.
I've always described Valorant.
Go ahead.
I've always described
I'm gonna
Valorant
say
as Counter-Strike if it was made in a hospital.
My flashbang for someone.
It's like the hospital version of Counter-Strike. It's sterile. Sterile, soulless. No grime, no dirt. No love, no soul.
Okay, chat, they might have bomb.
One on site. Side down. One CT.
Yo,
Sorry, I was blocking you.
why you blocked me?
We don't have bomb.
Nope.
Oh my.
They still got bomb? Outside of the doors on the right,
I push mid. Are they both
Yeah, you're
low?
blue. Only one.
One T.
Both. One's on our spawn.
One T, one's on the right.
I'm coming.
Yeah, both.
Wait, time.
Just chill for like 2 seconds if you can, Dash.
Yeah.
Nice, you have timing.
Spawn.
Last guy spawned suicide.
Get the bomb and go sight.
Oh!
Nice.
Okay.
We don't
Nice shot, nice
need a
shots.
bomb.
Oh fucking god, dude.
Oh my god, bro. 4K? We're getting carried. Bald CS. It is kind of Valorant is a little bit
What are you
bald.
talking about? Our Balti, yes.
Yeah.
Wait, how
It's a little
How does the premier ranking work?
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm unranked.
99,000.
You know, the way it works is you go out A doors right here, because I'm gonna flash for you.
Yeah, the way it works is that you win right now. We get lit.
Y'all smoke cross, 1 sec.
Dude, no way you know the cross smoke.
Oh yeah.
How many War Owl videos have
Watch
you
on the right.
watched?
Oh, enough.
One's on site.
Okay, it's not actually a good.
Pick up bomb, 2 CT.
Ooh. Nice one in spawn.
I'll watch along. Nice.
Holy.
Purple is long now. Purple
What?
is hold long. Ooh.
Okay.
What's going on with me right now, guys? I think I'm like getting turned on or something.
Dude,
No, keep
we're
that
kind of
shit- okay.
badass.
All right, chat. Everyone look. Now everyone look to the left. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, we down? Are we down? Yo, if you have money, throw a decoy like towards A. They'll buy it. Just trust.
Yes,
Damn.
sir.
0 and 5. Dude, I haven't died yet. But also my game is like lagging like a mother hecker.
Here, underpass. One underpass, nice, dead. Alright, can we just hit B here, Blue?
Yeah, I'm just gonna push.
Yeah.
Window.
Alright, it's one window, dead.
Nice trade. I died! No! Do you actually have to play CS to gamble? No. No. Gambling is,
Look at my screen real quick.
Okay.
In that boxes. I don't know what that's.
Did you do that?
Yeah, sure did.
Dude, can I say something?
Right to your right, orange. Oh my god.
They're dog shit.
Joe, can I say something? Can I be honest with you?
What's up?
I'm looking at that smoke. I think we're gonna go to Cologne, but I just don't think we're gonna watch. I think you're gonna be in it, man.
Dude, we're gonna be Cologne.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be playing in that major.
Yo, go, let's go A. Drop flashes here on like the orange ping though. Just run out, just run out. No, you run out, Blue. You run out, you run out.
No.
No, you got the best spawn. Yeah, oh, okay, word. One more flash. Bop. Nice, good kills.
This is awesome. We're playing such a peaceful game of Counter-Strike.
I know, it's so bad.
You know why?
Yeah, let's smoke him in like 3 seconds.
That guy, I think he was.
I don't know, dude. He's fucking high or some shit.
You know why this is such a peaceful game?
It's the god plant?
It's the normal AK.
Oh shit,
One long.
let's flank. Oh, cat. Nice.
I'm gonna grab his op.
Buy ops all they want. They're gonna keep getting fucking
How do they have op money? That's the craziest part.
What?
What's that dirty fucking op with no skin? It's yours.
I'll take it. I gaff. If nobody want, you want an op headshot? You want to?
Green, can you drop a decoy? Green, drop a decoy for me.
All right, clutch.
All right, we throw the decoys here, and then we go here. It's genius.
Oh, one under.
Yo, I just got shat on.
I got the trade at least. Our bomb is cat.
I said under, bro. It's lower. If headshots get body shots, you kick them. True. They have to be one tap master, and that's it.
Okay, now I think he was doing a save.
Nice, good shots. You got to try with purple, just let green play. Just let green play. One
Damn.
Nice. Whoa.
Yo.
What the? That's not even on you, man. That's not even on you. Not even on you.
The aim labs link in chat is crazy.
Wait, is this? I can't tell. Is this a spawn?
Which way? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going out A. Throw a flash for me from here. I'll drop a flash for you.
That was their first round. I'm doing the worst on our team. Ha, yeah. Ha, yeah. Why do you sound like that? What are you doing? Are you donkey?
I'm Donkey Kong.
Yay. Oh, owned. Ownage.
Monitor.
Joe, this better cover it. Joe, that did not that did not cover that.
Cat,
Op on cat.
again.
On site.
Ramp.
CT.
Nice trade. Nice. Good job, guys. Do we want to grab the op?
So cute.
Where's that?
It was on cat.
Oh.
Dude, our teammates are chill.
Yeah, no, it's kind of sick.
Joe,
What's up?
Thinking Green's about to eat mid.
I love Counter Strike.
I love Counter Strike. This is awesome.
Come on, Game Mario, call it.
Yo,
B.
We're running up mid.
Oh, okay. Have fun mid. I'm gonna go B,
yellow,
bro.
Yeah, yellow go B. Yellow go B. Purple, we just watch a door bush. They flash us.
Oh.
I'm pushing lower. I hear them rotating.
Sitting there watching down mid.
That sucks. I wouldn't have done that.
Yo, somebody else. Somebody else. It's your turn, purple. Peek the op.
Watch out, he is mid.
Yellow, line up for
without
last.
Heavy.
I hear them rotating to CT. A site.
Purple's about to die. I can.
What do we want to do, purple?
I think you just follow him out B. And by follow him, I mean you bait him.
True. True.
All right, if you're dead, type AFK. Look at that teamwork.
I should have typed
Alright, just keep
AFK.
walking. Nice. All right, yeah, B, yeah, B. Full utility.
What? That's a dragon lore.
Fucking dragon
Holy
lore?
shit! Wait, pick up the Dragon Lord. What the fuck are you doing? More important than the round. One window.
I'm the worst player ever.
That's one of them. Oh,
Nice try. Nice try.
That
My
was a
bad.
try.
Oh, is that a Dragon Lord?
I'm pretty sure
I think that's a Dragon Lord,
Lord
yeah.
have a fucking Dragon Lord.
Thank God the files were released. Been waiting on this for a while. I just don't like Starbucks coffee that much. Every time I try to buy my own coffee, it sucks. Yeah, luckily the files are out, so you can get a world-class barista answer.
All right, here's the strat. We rush B. You know what you're doing? Just ask.
If Jeffrey Epstein's coffee taught me anything, it's that just because you have $1 billion doesn't mean you have $1 billion in taste.
That's real as fuck. Yo, what do you guys think of the Epstein files? Yo, they're down a player. Rush B, rush B, rush B. They're down a player. Hold W.
They voted him, bro? Holy. Dude, I'm so bad.
Holy shit.
I'm so unbelievably bad.
Yo, 2v3. Winnable.
On site.
On your left, on your left. Nice.
The files are sad.
That's their bot frag.
True.
One is 14 ping.
Damn. Nice try, though.
That was one left.
It did.
You think they get a
Oh
bot?
God, yeah, that guy was doing awful. Oh, and 10.
Goated.
That's so fun.
0 and 10 is goaded.
You guys want to go A?
Wars.
Let's go mid.
Mid?
Like
Alright,
happened last time.
No, fuck mid. They have ops.
Dude, I think the
let's
reason
go
I'm
A,
I think the reason I'm doing so bad is because I'm getting 100 FPS.
Oh shit.
Why is my FPS so
Alright,
low?
shot, yeah.
You see, nothing happened last time.
Maybe it's because I'm
Alright,
also
hard,
streaming
way
on
long.
YouTube. Good morning. What's up, chat?
What's your ramp?
One on site.
Nice.
Nice. Good half.
Missed so many shots.
I just dry walked through that guy's smoke. He's so pissed. I love Counter Strike.
Amen, chat. Amen.
Yeah, okay, we could play like boring ass default 1A 2 cat or whatever. Can we just run out mid? You guys down?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
I'm so down. I'm an angry bird.
If one person wants to go B, like purple, you can. But yeah, they just run out mid. Run out mid.
This is the most boring game I've ever seen in my life. It's peak. Dude, this is CS. What do you mean boring? It's awesome.
Families don't get
Let me
crazy
ace. Let me
like that
ace.
together.
They're running up long.
Come along.
Yeah. All right, word. I'm with yellow.
Don't
Keep
you guys
swinging
dare
dash.
steal his ace. Come on. Oh my god, he did a flip. Oh, he got him so weak for you. That's all you.
I aced! Yes!
Ace! Ace!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Finish it.
I low-key thought he stole it. Oh.
Guys, I love Counter-Strike. Type 1 if you love Counter-Strike or eating ice cream.
I shot non-lethal shots on purpose.
No, I appreciate that. That's real teamwork right there.
I kind of want to
Yeah.
just push him with shotgun down main again.
All right, fuck it, yeah, I'll support with you. Fuck it.
Yeah.
They're B.
Go, right beside his dick.
Oh, I got shit on.
Oh, I suck.
M4 in
I'm
front
so
of you,
bad.
M4 in front of you.
Unbelievable.
Wait.
Just chill, just chill.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. Great eco.
what am I saying? Why are we chilling?
We're fucking them up, dude.
Shit.
Guys, I think I miss
I
Ziggy.
pushed
He
it
was
out.
cool.
Sorry, guys.
Can I get
Yo, you guys have-
sniper?
Yo, can we have 5 cat this round? They're going to go cat. They're for sure running up cat. Everyone go cat.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm down. Ice cream's nice. True. And so is Counter-Strike. Not as good as Counter-Strike Roblox. I don't know why we're not playing that.
Go to blue screen.
Did they just flash cat?
They sure did.
He was right.
They're going
on.
cat.
Wow.
Push him!
I think there was one
I've
long.
never seen someone get more red like a fucking book in my fucking line. How do you get red like this?
Oh, because we, well,
Like the obvious tilt.
Oh my God.
B didn't work, A didn't work, you go mid.
also we installed a rat on their computer, so he can see everything they're doing.
Fucking books. Oh no.
He also has a rat installed, so that would do it. Can they hear me? Does my mic work?
No, I'm not hearing shit from you.
That would have been good to know a while ago. That would have been helpful.
I honestly thought I just had you
Oh,
muted
looks
this
like
entire
there's
time.
someone to come.
I've been sitting here trying to talk to my teammates like an asshole. Voice input device. They're on beat. Can you hear me? Hello?
Well, we got bomb, so.
Yeah, you all got bomb long. There's one CT, be careful.
Yo, purple, come swing this guy with me. Watching him.
Dude, Beaver has the most expensive inventory ever, by the way. Just want to let you know.
Oh my god! Guy CT is dead.
Oh, word.
1v3?
Fucking shat on
Purple,
him.
you want a boost? Come over here, brother. We high low. It's a hard jump, I believe in you.
Dude, I've been sitting here talking the entire time and no one can fucking hear me, my fat life.
Hi, purple.
Oh, I see. I see what went wrong. I'm an
GG,
idiot.
guys.
That's what went wrong the entire time. I'm like the stupidest guy ever alive.
Wait, what happened?
GG. Good game, guys. Close game.
G.
He thought he had his mic on the entire game. I thought he did too. I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm really smart.
Yo,
I just-
huge rank up.
I just like holding the V button and role playing like I can talk. They all left. It doesn't matter. We're useless. I think I'm gonna end the YouTube stream because I'm actually getting like 50 to 100 FPS. I
Yeah,
think it
no,
might be
that's
the
fair.
YouTube stream.
That's
YouTube, thanks for stopping by, but I know we were here for the Epstein, so bye YouTube. I appreciate it. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, then oopsies, my bad, not my problem. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for watching. If you want to watch Counter-Strike